Hey, it's Doug with 404 Tactical. Thanks for stopping by the channel. If you're a dedicated AK fan, then you probably have your fair share of 30 round magazines from several countries or several manufacturers. But I'm going to tell you about one manufacturer from one country that would not go and stay in this Zasatava M70, or if I did get it in, I had trouble getting it out. Coming up. Thanks. All right, guys, we're back. Thanks. If you're like me, you've probably got 10 to 15 different magazines for every rifle you have. Just so you have a few in case, one breaks, one gets lost, you leave it somewhere. But here's 11 different magazines from 6 different countries: USA, Serbia, China, Russia, Bulgaria, and Korea. And out of all these magazines that I have, I've only got one that has trouble going in this Zasatava M70. It's not the one from China. It's the Bulgarian 30 round magazine. So you see here, made in Bulgaria. It's a nice magazine. It's a black slab magazine. Looks really good. It's got the window so you can see when it's completely full with 30 rounds, but it will not go in here easily, or if it does, it will not come back out. You have to jam the front of it and jam the back of it and then push the tab just to get it out. So not real happy with that. Not sure if it's something that's going on with the magazine itself. Maybe it's defective. However, I'm going to stick to the fact that I think it must be this particular Bulgarian magazine because I'd have no trouble with these others here on this table.
And so here's the magazine that I purchased. It was advertised on the Gun Mag warehouse site as BULAK 30 MTRY. And so generally I have pretty good luck with things that I buy at the Gun Mag warehouse or the Mag Shack. Those are generally my places that I go to buy spare magazines. Generally have really good shipping that's quick. They're reasonable prices. And, I had no issue. I bought this one, and at the same time I bought this Kalashnikov Black Slab magazine as well, which works perfectly, by the way. And so this one here, it's got CAI 762x39 on it, which I guess is Century Arms Incorporated or International. And then it's got the, this is the commercial mag. It's got the symbol of the factory that it was made in. It's got a steel locking tab in the back, locking lug in the front. It's got steel reinforced lips, anti-tilt follower. And, if you take a magnet, just check. I mean, obviously, that's how you can tell too. But because sometimes it's hard to see the feed lips, but they're magnetic. So it came just as advertised. And for me, this magazine checks a lot of the boxes with the steel in the front, the steel in the back, the steel reinforced feed lips, the steel floor plate, and it looks pretty good, right? Holds 30 rounds. But again, I was having trouble getting it in the magazine well, and it would just not lock in. So after I got it in there quite a few times, I was able to get enough material off the front and off the back where it does go in there, but when you press the paddle to get this magazine out, it just does not want to come out. So generally you have to take the bottom of it and slap it up a bunch of times, which takes more material off the front. The only thing that I noticed that's different about this particular magazine and say the Kalashnikov or any of the other brands that I have is this rear tab here is 12 millimeters wide, and the other ones that I have, on all the ones that I have, whether they're polymer or steel, these will measure between 10 millimeters and 10.5 millimeters. So I don't know if this 1.5 to 2 extra millimeters back here width makes a difference as far as being able to get it out. I mean, once I get it in there, it seems like it's fine. It doesn't rock around inside the magwell, but again, I'm just having problems getting it, to come out. So maybe that has something to do with it. Not sure, but you can see that. I mean, there's, a millimeter or two on that one, and depending on which brand it is. Some of these are the rear's 10 millimeters. And some of this, 10.5 millimeters. But anyways, this is the widest rear tab that I have on any of them. So maybe that's got something to do with it, not sure. But anyways, I'm going to hang on to it, maybe try and work with it a bit. I did get some rounds through it over the weekend, and I'll be darned, I didn't have a misfeed and a failure to eject. So 2,500 rounds through that M70, and The only failures I've had with the cycling around is, when I had this magazine in it. But anyway, I'm going to hang on to it and work with it, see if it'll, come to for me. If not, I'll just keep it in the old bookshelf and use it as a bookend.
All right, so hey, I bought this Bulgarian magazine because I've heard really good things about them from what I read and what I've seen on YouTube. So I bought this one. It was going to be part of my collection that I have. And basically, when I got the magazine, I just went to fit it in the magazine well, and it would not seat at all. So you put the magazine in, you could just pull it right back out. It would not rock back and lock into the paddle. When it's loaded, it seems to go in there fine, but you can't get it out. So when I put it in there, you see it locks in fine, but to get it out, you push up on the paddle, it will not come out. So generally I have to just jam it up here, and then it comes out. So to me, that's not acceptable. And so maybe I just have an out of spec Bulgarian magazine. But as you can see here, there's there's a little bit of polymer coming off the front here. Right here, you can see scrapes, and then around the front, there's some scrapes there as well. Looks like it's taking some material off. So maybe it's just out of spec, and then in the back, a little bit's getting chewed off too, right around the back locking tab. So not really sure what the deal is with this one. If you have any issues with Bulgarian mags not fitting in your AK, or especially your Zasatava M70, drop me a note. I want to know about it in the comments below. Also, if you have any trouble with any kind of magazines, just curious, I like to test them in this particular rifle. Like I said, I got 11 magazines from 6 different countries, and so they all fit except this one. And so I want to make sure they all fit, they all have good fitment, and I'm going to keep trying this one. Maybe I'll take enough material off of the outside of this magazine so that it fits. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. Thanks. Hey guys, just real quick, some business. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, or subscribe to my channel. Doing all those things helps get my videos from the bottom of the YouTube algorithm up out of the pits of hell, up to the top where people can actually see my content. So if you could do me that favor, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.